The Staunton, Augusta, and Waynesboro Citizen Action Network is observing a year of community service. Recently, SAW held a celebration at Seven Arrows Brewing Company in Waynesboro.
SAW is an activist organization. We focus on social activism, we focus on environmental activism, we're focused on getting people engaged and having difficult conversations about race and gender and social class.
Jennifer Kitchen is the founder and president of SAW.
I mostly consider it as an educational resource and connecting people to resources that already exist and finding out from people in our community what doesn't exist but is needed. So there are a lot of things that are already available that people just don't know are here, and there are a lot of resources in the area that need assistance, and that's one of the things that we've been really able to help out with.
Kitchen says SAW's response to community needs can range from providing products to food banks to participating in D.C.'s Women's March and the March for Racial Justice.
But beyond just marching, we come back and we get to work, putting that passion that we have that makes us march, putting that passion into action in our community.
In 1 year, SAW has enlisted more than 1,000 members.
It's 1,000 people who wouldn't ordinarily have connected, didn't have common ground outside of a passion for social justice or criminal justice reform or the environment.
Her group also rallied at the Augusta County Courthouse in response to the Ku Klux Klan flyers being distributed in Staunton and Waynesboro.
The first year we accomplished a lot. This year we're filing for our nonprofit status. We have an office which will be located in downtown Staunton, and we have a lot more projects, community-oriented projects that we're going to be working on throughout 2018.
Chanda McGuffin is a Waynesboro Ward C City Council candidate. McGuffin is also a SAW member. She explained how quickly the protest rally came about against the distribution of the KKK flyers.
We immediately was able to get 50 to 75 people together for a protest rally that same night. That doesn't happen. And we were collective, we strategized, we went to work, and we put that rally together in a matter of about 2 to 3 hours.
McGuffin told me what impressed her about SAW.
It's about a movement, it's about making change, it's about igniting change and being smart about strategizing that particular change and the movement within our communities and then expanding it out from state to state. We want to broaden and keep on growing, but we want to be the example here in this area.
Community activist and SAW member Jennifer Lewis says she joined because she believes in equality.
SAW was a perfect fit for me personally because they have the same mission and ethics and kind of morals that I believe in as well.
She says government power belongs to the people.
Reaching our elected officials is our #1 mission that we should be doing, is reaching out to those people who work for us, whether we voted for them or not. They are elected officials, so we need to hold them accountable and we need to make our issues known.
James Wiley has been a member of SAW for nearly a year. He gained SAW's support when a Unity Christmas sign he helped to create was shut down in Staunton's Gypsy Hill Park.
We put a lot of sweat into it and love and thought into it, and then they turned off the lights on us. And it was less than 24 hours they turned off the lights, and to see it go dark just because 1 or 2 people didn't like it kind of lit a fire. It's like, wait a minute, that's just not right. It sounded a little odd, for that to be what lit the fire.
Reportedly, emails between SAW and the Light Display Committee showed that the display was flagged because it was a SAW project. Shortly afterwards, because of the outcry from the community and national media coverage, the signs were turned back on. Wiley explains the meaning of the Unity Christmas sign.
I may be Christian, you may be Jewish, you may be Muslim. I don't know what's right, but it's not my place to judge you for what you believe in. And, there's no reason we can't all just live together in peace. So I thought that was very meaningful for the season.
Janelle Childress is a SAW board member. She hopes her involvement will one day benefit all children.
I decided to get involved because I want to be also more active in, local politics and trying to get, justice where injustice is happening.
Childress says since President Donald Trump has taken office, the country has become divided.
It's important to me, and especially since the November 6, 2016 election, some of the hatred, some of the awful things that have happened since that date, especially since what happened in Charlottesville. I think that was a touchstone for me.
Peter Volleson is running for Virginia's 6th District congressional seat. He admires Saw's ability to organize and accomplish various goals.
When Donald Trump got into office, it's clearly a year ago from now, it got a lot of people riled up, and it got them to start organizing and making sure that progressive voices are being heard.
He says he wants to help change the economy in Virginia.
My background is in economic development, and so I want to help make sure that there is a strong economy in our area, that we're moving forward and connecting with the world.
The leader of SAW says they want to educate the public about elections.
We are a nonpartisan group, so we are political only in the sense that we are focused on getting out the vote. We're focused on engaging people in the voting process. We want to introduce people to everyone running for office, no matter what party, so that people can make informed decisions.
Linda Rivas is the SAW treasurer. She recalls joining the group.
A year ago, we had just returned from the Women's March in D.C., and we were all jazzed about how things had gone there. And being part of over 1 million women, we just felt so empowered and so passionate that we had to do something. I have met some of the greatest folks, had some of the most awesome experiences, and I just can't wait to see what the next year holds for us.
In Waynesboro, Elaine Rackley for Breaking Through News.